Everyone is crooked man, but they don't have to be. In this presentation, I'll share the way to know the problem and solution. In the next presentation, I'll share how being crooked man has profound implications on your performance, injury, and recovery from injury. Hi, my name is Dr. Jay Hobbs. I'm a chiropractic neurologist, certified in functional medicine, and in practice since 1995. I'm a husband of 21 years, a father of 2 kids, a 15 and 19-year-old, and a Christian. So those are both things that I do and things that define who I am. Being crooked man means you have static biomechanical imbalances, and they affect your function, beginning at your feet, working up to your ankles, knees, hips, pelvis, and your spine. This is like using a car that has wheels out of alignment, or even worse, a bent axle. That vehicle will never perform at its optimal level. Now, youth hides many faults, but the more yards, laps, reps, jumps, or throws you do, the more those imbalances begin to add up to inflammation, injury, and time recovering. Everyone is crooked man, and that leads to stressful imbalances of forces throughout your body. Just like a building, the architecture of your body's structure is critically dependent upon the foundation. In us, that's our feet, structurally, and our brain, neurologically. Your body is a finely tuned work of art that needs to be maintained. And we see a lot of athletes in our office. What I like about working with athletes is they identify biomechanical dysfunction early on. If you see the right kind of doctor, you can prevent many injuries from happening by correcting biomechanical and neurological imbalances even before they lead to injury or excess wear and tear, and before they hinder performance. Using the structural and neurological fingerprint exam, we can determine if your structure and neurology is interfering with your performance or predisposing you to premature wear and tear or injury. There are 3 parts: the digital foot scan, the musculoskeletal and neurological exam, and x-rays of your neck and lower back and hips. The digital foot scan. It scans with LED, then rescans with laser to construct a 3D digital map at the bottom of your feet to measure the space, the force distribution, and left versus right body weight distribution. That's then compared to the optimal foot scan. Next, we have the musculoskeletal and neurological exam. So the musculoskeletal exam is to assess individual joint mobility, muscle tension, and toxin buildup, and other restrictions. Although not part of the structural exam, as a chiropractic rehabilitative neurologist, I can't pass up the opportunity to establish a neurological baseline as well. So this is useful for effective adaptation and reactions of your body, as well as rehab and a critical landmark for return to play after concussion. Then x-rays of your neck and lower back and hips taken standing. So these spinal areas are the 2 areas most involved with musculoskeletal function. Now, very few doctors know how to read biomechanics on x-ray. Now, x-rays don't show everything. MRI shows the other 50% of the soft tissue, but that isn't necessary unless there's significant soft tissue damage or bone inflammation. As an example of applying this information, this x-ray and re-x-ray illustrates some dramatic changes from leveling the spinal foundation correctly. We then take all that information, analyze it, and give you a report of what we find and how to best address it for great body function and injury prevention. If that sounds like something you'd want for you or your family, get in touch with us and we'd be happy to help you out. In the companion video to this, I'll explain how correcting what we find in the exam can have profound implications on your performance, injury, and recovery from injury. Thanks, and have a wonderful day.